Hello, dear anxious self. I understand that you may be feeling overwhelmed and uncertain about the future. It's normal to feel this way, but it's important to remember that anxiety can cloud our thinking and prevent us from seeing things clearly. I want to encourage you to practice critical thinking and consider the ideas you have developed in more objective and rational manner. First, let's examine the evidence from your worries. Are the events or outcomes you fear actually likely to happen? How likely are they, and what is the worst case scenario? Often, our anxious thoughts are exaggerated and not based on actual facts. By examining the evidence, you can gain a more accurate understanding of the situation and assess the risks more realistically. Examining the evidence for your worries is an important step in reducing anxiety. By doing so, you can determine if your worries are based on actual facts or if they are exaggerated. This can help you to gain a more accurate understanding of the situation and assess the risks more realistically. To examine the evidence, ask yourself questions such as what is the likelihood of the event or outcome actually happening? Have similar events or outcomes happened in the past? And if so, what are the outcomes? What is the worst case scenario? And how likely is to happen? By examining the evidence, you may find that your worries are not as likely to happen as you initially thought, or that the worst case scenario is not based as you imagine. This can help you to see the situation in a more objective and less anxious manner. It's important to remember that often our anxious thoughts are not based on actual facts and can be exaggerated. Our minds have a tendency to focus on the negative and to imagine the worst possible outcome. By examining the evidence, you can gain a more accurate and realistic understanding of the situation, which can help to reduce your anxiety. Second, consider alternative perspective. What would someone else who is calm and rational say about your worries? How would they view the situation? This can help you gain a fresh perspective and broaden your understanding. By considering alternative perspective, you are essentially stepping outside of your own thoughts and emotions to see the situation from another point of view. This can be incredibly helpful in reducing anxiety because it helps you understand that your thoughts and feelings are just one way of looking at things and not necessarily the only or even the most accurate way. For example, if you are worried about a particular outcome, imagine what someone else who is calm and rational might say about the worries. They might out that the situation is not as dire as you think, or they might offer a different perspective on how to approach the situation. By hearing different viewpoints, you can broaden your understanding of the situation and see things from a more objective and less anxious perspective. Additionally, seeing out the opinions of others who are calm and rational can provide a sense of validation and comfort. It can help you to see your worries it can help you to see that your worries are unique and that others have successfully navigated similar situations. This can increase your confidence and reduce your anxiety. Finally, try to focus on the things you can control rather than dwelling on things outside of your control. Take, take actions that can positively impact the situation. This can help to reduce your anxiety and increase your sense of control. Anxiety often arises when we feel like we are losing control or when we are worried about things that are outside of our control. By focusing on the things you can control, you can shift your attention away from your worries and take action to positively impact the situation. This can help to reduce your anxiety and increase your sense of control. For example, if you are worried about an upcoming event, Instead of dwelling on the outcome, focus on the things that you can control. This might include preparing for the event, practicing relaxation techniques, or seeing supports from others. By taking these actions, you can you are taking control of the situation, and by doing so, reducing your anxiety. Similarly, if you are worried about something that is outside of your control, such as the actions of others, focus on the things that you can control. This might include your own thoughts and feeling, reactions, and your own behavior. By focusing on these things, you can increase your sense of control and reduce your anxiety. In conclusion, it's important to remember that our thoughts and feelings are not always accurate reflections of reality. By practicing critical thinking and examining your ideas from different perspectives, you can gain a more objective and rational understanding of the situation. Take care of yourself and don't hesitate to reach out for support if you need it. Thank you.